What if we kissed in the gamer bed?
Hello and welcome to This Is. Today we're taking a look at some of the dumbest things you can buy on Best Buy, starting with
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl double pack.
So wait, hold on.
Download console code.
So normally you can download Diamond and Pearl for $60 each, aka $120. How much do you think that this costs, given that you could get them individually for $120?
Well, it's $200 because I'm looking in front of us.
Correct, which is $80 more than it should for no reason.
But this is a download code.
Their chicanery and their tomfoolery by trying to charge you $80 extra.
We're gonna do this right now. I'm calling Best Buy.
Oh no, it's not a good way to start a video.
I want to know, Mr. Best Buy, who the hell you think you are charging $199? Are you aware that if I was to download one game from your website on bestbuy.com, it would be $60 each?
Yeah, give me all your money, stupid.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right, thanks. Bye. Moving on to the next one.
The Viking Professional 7 Series refrigerator freezer on bestbuy.com cost you $17,299. And no, Matt, it's not a smart fridge. It doesn't have the knock. It doesn't have YouTube. It literally is a fridge. I actually own a Viking refrigerator for my house when I moved. And no, I say that because I had
Mr. Caviar and Grey Poupon and
I am not going to say on camera how much I spent on a refrigerator, but I will tell you, while it wasn't $17,000, it wasn't that much less. It was disgusting. When you go to that larger size, it like quadruples the price instantly.
For that price, you can get a 2021 Ford Focus.
You could buy a 2020 Chevy Equinox for the exact same price as this entire refrigerator.
Moving on to the next one. Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated FUN
Fun!
Edition. The collector's edition includes socks, of course, 3 figurines, some keychain stickers, and prints, but it is $200.
It's a $60 game that's probably worth like $20 now that has maybe $30 worth of extra stuff in it. And it's $200. You're going to defend that? F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime and all right here in the deep blue sea. Look at that. We didn't even know this was coming up and we both did that word for word. That I think is worth subscribing to This Is and ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling bell. Otherwise, you won't be our friends who do stuff together.
The X-Rocker Cosmos LED
No.
gaming bed.
Hold on. Time out.
This RGB-enabled bed, which stands for really good bed,
No, it
has
does not.
up to 30 lighting
No, it
patterns,
does not.
and it's built for the esports
stands
gamer.
for. No.
What if we kissed in the gamer bed? One helpful review said the RGB bed makes dreams go better and faster. More RGB, more frames, better performance. RGB go purr.
Can I just point out, and this might be a little mean, this is clearly a twin-size bed.
Yeah.
I don't think...
Let's face it. If you're buying the X-Rocker Cosmos LED gaming bed, you ain't cuddling with no one. All right, let's be real with that. I want to know, is it Razer Chroma enabled? How much is the X-Rocker Cosmos LED gaming bed?
$369.
$369.
Nice. Oh, no.
The Mural Canvas 2 NFT crypto art display. This is 19 by 29 inches, and clearly the product page is trying to snag NFT bros.
You're not actually putting your NFTs on this. You're just loading JPEGs.
Just by using the word NFT, they are trying to get away with justifying a $700 price tag. I do think it's a good idea to have a large digital picture frame. I think that is actually a cool thing.
Most picture frames I've seen, though, are such low quality screens that they look like trash. Now, mind you, there was once one I saw that had like a, it was like a film or something on it to give it a little bit of that texture so it wasn't so reflective. And it had like a fairly high quality TV behind it. I believe that was like $2,000, which it's a lot.
I don't love my loved ones that much, but I do love my picture of a monkey.
Ape.
Do you think I can afford a bored ape? I got disinterested monkeys. Moving on to the next one. Dude wipes. Fellas, is it gay to wipe your ass? Now you don't have to worry about your masculinity thanks to dude wipes. They're wet wipes. These are the same ones that your little baby's using.
Dude wipes are, I would actually say, a relatively popular product. This is one of the ones that like they sponsored a lot of like YouTubers and a lot of ads and stuff.
It's literally like wet wipes. And then they call them dude wipes because everyone's just like, oh no, I don't want people to think I'm a little sissy boy. Look, if it's gay to wipe your call me Elton John. Like,
Look, you can wipe your butt with whatever you want. We here at This Is are proudly going to allow you to do whatever you want.
Wiping your butt with what, like...
Okay, don't worry. You'll be safe. It's fine.
This is a safe space.
This has gone wildly off the rails. For more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you too can go off the rails with the This Is crew.
I can't. The Nautilus Treadmill.
Oh no! Wait, you can buy treadmills at Best Buy?
We had done a video checking out some band tech, and well, we didn't look at this exact treadmill.
There was a treadmill on that.
There was a treadmill that had the same problem.
My question is it hard to build a treadmill that doesn't turn on by itself? I think that's a pretty fundamental part of a treadmill, right? Is that don't turn on when I'm not on it. I think I figured it out.
What?
They didn't self-start. People hung so many clothes on the thing, you just probably hit the button and fired them up. That's the problem.
$1,500 for a treadmill is...
Although, Matt, there were no injuries reported.
This is because no one was using them.
Dude
Cannon Bloody Knuckles. Hand repair bomb. Fellas, is it gay to use hand lotion? Have you been out there having fisticuffs with the boys on a Saturday night after cracking open a couple cold ones?
Fellas, can we just huddle up for a second?
Are you guys okay?
You know, there's like regular things you go buy at the store. It's fine. It doesn't say it's for men. But guess what? It still functions
I got
on
a tub
men.
of Jergens that lasted me a year.
No, Kenzie, we can't show this on camera.
This personal microderm pro device is supposed to reduce wrinkles and pores, exfoliating using a rotating disc.
No!
It's basically an orbital sander for your face. This looks like one of those things that like you and like the other like it's we're just they didn't fit quite in right and like
that's a anyway this is an
they had
item.
to go to the hospital. This smut device was $147.
Nah, $70.
$199.
Moving on. The Lomi CounterTop composter.
No.
Can we get Gwyneth Paltrow on the phone? Hold on.
I'm not gooping this.
Hold on.
That's way too goopy for me. Oh, good lord.
Hey, Gwyneth Paltrow. I have a question about goop. Why would I want to have a composter on my countertop? Like, isn't that just a breeding ground for maggots? Explain this to me.
Well, you know, sometimes it can be more inconvenient than walking over to...
Gwyneth, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You're dumb. You're dumb. Good.
Wow, that was rude.
How much did this thing cost?
This thing, $499.
If you want to compost, you just put a little pile out back.
Outside.
Yeah.
Where smells live. Smells don't belong in your house.
And this
Smells
is
belong
coming from
outside.
the dude who sniffs everything.
Exactly.
The next up, we have the Fitbit Ionic Watch. So this was recalled because the battery can overheat and burn you.
1 million of these units were recalled in the U.S., plus another 700,000 internationally.
I don't even have a joke for this. Like, why?
Yeah, burns are bad.
How do you screw up a product this bad?
This is not a real thing. Elon Musk's unauthorized biography DVD pre-order. Quote, a genius among us. This is from Wikifilm, apparently the most trusted source for documentary filmmaking.
So this has the same title as an existing book, not DVD.
Okay.
That is an actual first-person Elon Musk fan fiction written by some guy. Elon Musk's fan fiction has to just be him being a normal human being. This thing's not real. It's not going to come out. It's not going to come out. But Walmart thinks it is.
Wait,
so.
can we put it?
We'll definitely pre-order it.
If this is a real item, we're going to pre-order it, we're going to purchase it, and we're going to give you a live review of the Elon Musk unauthorized biography.
Yeah,
subscribe to the channel for Elon Musk's fan fiction. I mean, biography.
Moving on to the next one.
It's a 12-foot outdoor living suite with power burner, beer dispenser, and bar from Best Buy, because I get all my beer dispensing bars at Best Buy.
So this thing is $22,000. Here's the catch. All of these things are sold separately. You paid $22,000 for a spot to put your $22,000.
That could buy you a 2018 Ford Focus ST.
This is just rich extravagance at its finest.
You know what's also rich extravagance? Boss Coffee. It's good, right?
Tastes like farts.
Matt, can I recontextualize this in a way that might make a little bit more sense for the audience? Imagine you click on a video talking about the weirdest things that are sold at Best Buy. You make it to this point and you go, wait a minute, there were no weird things, and then the video just ends.